Psalms 118:24 says, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." I'd like to start the intro of this episode off with a few quick facts to kind of get us going here in today's episode. Did you know that morning movement and hydration boosts energy by up to 65% better than a cup of coffee? How about strength training that fights fatigue by improving metabolism and endurance? Have you heard of that before? There's a Harvard study that confirms that resistance training enhances mitochondrial function and improves long-term energy production. This is another reason to work out, wouldn't you agree? Here is another quick, fun fact for you. Good sleep restores your body and mind. Lack of sleep increases cravings by 55%. The National Institute of Health found that poor sleep leads to increased ghrelin, hunger hormone, and decreased leptin, causing higher cravings for sugar and processed foods. Let's get talking today about the 10 fitness and faith hacks for busy moms who want more energy. Hey there, I'm Ashley, mom of 4 and creator of RepsandRedemption. Join me as I share my passion for health education, explore all things fitness and nutrition, plus share a little faith-filled homemaking along the way. If you're a mom ready to build strength and live a life of epic redemption, this podcast is for you. Let's get after it. I'd like to set the tone for today's episode with Proverbs 31:17. It says, "She sets about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for her tasks." It's probably one of my favorite verses in the Bible because it really talks about all the things we have to do as wives and stay-at-home moms, or maybe we work outside of the home, but we are ready to work vigorously and we are strong to complete our tasks, not in and of ourselves, but the Lord who goes with us. Today, the episode that I want to talk about is top 10 fitness and faith hacks for moms who want more energy. Now, this is going to kind of encapsulate the last several episodes and just make a quick list for you to reference and maybe apply or maybe just try to see if these things work for you. Let me get started, and I will give you the numbers in case you're a note taker or you just want to maybe try one or two of these that you haven't before. And then if you have something, I'd love to hear from you if you don't hear it in this list, because I would like to give it a try as well. So, number 1, start your day with prayer, hydration, and movement. Wake up with God, fuel your body, and move. These small habits will equal big energy. There's a study that shows hydrating in the morning improves brain function and energy levels by 14%. This is according to the Journal of Nutrition. Number 2, stack faith with fitness. I really like doing this one, and one of the things I apply to myself is I listen to worship music or scripture while lifting or walking, stretching. And it really helps me concentrate on the movements and really on how the Lord is a part of my life, and the foundation of my life is God's word, and strengthen your body and spirit at the same time. This is really going to help you really get clarity for the day. And sometimes when I miss those moments in the morning to sit and read, but I know I'm going to the gym, it's really something that I want to make happen as a part of my routine. So when you stack faith with fitness, it's really not only a, quote, bang for your buck, but you're really doing yourself a favor with prioritizing your faith and fitness together. Number 3, use Sunday to set your week up for success. Plan your workouts, your meals, your family time. Align your schedule with your priorities. There is a study from the American Journal of Health that found that planning weekly increases consistency in both diet and exercise by 42%. So these last several episodes where I've talked about planning and getting things consistent, really trying to build that foundation of consistency, increases the chances of you hitting that level of success by 42%. That is absolutely wild to me. And furthermore, I can see why it helps. This past week, I was traveling on Sunday and I actually did not plan the week yet. So I feel like this week I've been flying by the seat of my pants. So back to the regular programming this weekend. Number 4, meal prep smart, not hard. So what this means is have high protein snacks ready to fuel your body and fuel your body with real food. So you're energized all day. A high protein diet has been proven to increase metabolism and reduce hunger by 60%. That is also kind of crazy. What I like to do when it's meal prepping smart, not hard, is batch cook protein like chicken breast, ground beef, have those things ready so I can just measure it out on a scale, chop up veggies, and I'm good to go for a couple of days. I already know what the kids are eating. I throw that protein in whatever foods I have for them. For example, last night I had a bunch of ground beef already cooked and meal prepped. I decided to make homemade pasta noodles. It actually did not take very long. It was about 20 minutes. Cooked the pasta from scratch. It was literally flour, egg, and oil. Made that up for them really quick and threw in some ground beef. And there you go. They had a healthy, homemade, from scratch meal with protein in it. And it was a win. So I wanted to share that with you. Number 5, turn daily tasks into movement. Squat while you're folding laundry. Walk while you're on the phone. Homemaking is a built-in workout. There is a study from Mayo Clinic that found increasing your NEAT activity, that's non-exercise activity thermogenesis, burns up to 2,000 extra calories per day. Sometimes at the end of the night, my husband and I will compare our Whoop strains because we wear that Whoop band. And sometimes he's just like, how on earth is your strain so much higher than mine? We both trained jujitsu. We both worked out. Like, I don't understand. And I'm like, this is a lifestyle. Homemaking is a lifestyle and a workout in and of itself. I do not stop moving. I have to plan moments of rest, moments of stillness. And this is not to be like hustle bustle, go crazy and don't rest, but I really have to be conscious about it. And you can really make your activities that you have to do throughout the day to benefit your home and yourself and your family, but it also benefits your health, which is absolutely amazing. Number 7, prioritize your sleep and recovery. I am so guilty of lack in this one, but I am working on it and it's why I wanted to share it. So no screens before bed, get 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Rest is where your strength grows. Sleep deprivation decreases muscle recovery by 40% and reduces energy levels. And this is from the Sleep Research Society. Now, I am huge on wanting to build and retain, I guess you could say, muscle. And also, I want to hit an athletic performance that is pretty stellar for my age and for a mom. And that's just a personal goal that I have for myself. But I've realized probably in the last 2 years for sure, but definitely in the last 12 months, that I really need to prioritize my sleep and recovery. If I want my muscles to grow, if I want to keep the muscle that I have to make this a priority. And this is very difficult because there's so many things I want to do and get done. And I think that getting them done while people are sleeping is like the best time, when ultimately I need to find somehow, some way, another time to do those things. So I'm working on it. Number 8, hydrate and fuel for energy. Drink water first thing in the morning. Keep your protein-packed snacks nearby. Avoid energy crashes. So when you have your water, and whether, even if it's a protein bar or your electrolyte water, whatever it is, it really helps you avoid those energy crashes. Even 1% of dehydration leads to fatigue and mood swings. So I wanted to mention that because a lot of us, we don't even know it, but if we're moody and fatigued, we might just be dehydrated. I mentioned this in an Instagram reel the other day, and I really kind of need to recognize that, because when I forget my water, I really don't touch water for hours if I don't have it next to me. So that's something to think about. especially if you've been feeling fatigued and tired throughout the day. Add more water and see if you can tell a difference. Number 9, embrace active recovery. So walk after a meal, stretch before bed, deep breathing resets your body and your mind. There's a study that shows that walking after meals lowers blood sugar levels by 22%, reducing energy crashes, and improves digestion. This is from the Diabetes Journal. I like to add these studies so you guys can see exactly how it can help you. And also, there's a lot to be said for research and scientific studies. I want to add more of those just to give you guys examples about how something can really make a difference. Even a small percentage, I would say, makes a huge difference in our life. So embrace that active recovery. A lot of that for me is walking after I eat. I really enjoy doing that. And then also doing a lot of stretching. And if I can add in yoga during the week, sometimes the yoga class is a little bit difficult, but I try to take it slow and smooth and just get my body kind of realigned. And when I say realigned, I don't mean that in like a woo-woo term. I really mean like my bones, and my back, and everything from mostly training jujitsu and lifting really heavy. So that's one of the reasons I really enjoy it. Number 10, make fitness a family lifestyle. So this means a workout with your kids, stroll your baby over to your apartment complex gym and let them have a bottle or a toy while you work out and they watch you. Ask me how I know. Take family walks, show them what health looks like and faith-filled living looks like. I know that this can be really challenging and make the workout either longer or not as, intense. However, it will add up and it will make a difference. Something that my family and I love to do together now, I mentioned it in the last point that I just made, is walking together after meals, especially after dinner. And then right now, my husband, myself, my 22-year-old daughter, my 7-year-old, and Annie and George, my 2 little ones, we all train at the same jiu-jitsu gym. Of course, their toddler class is a lot different, but the fact that we all do it together, everyone knows us there as a family, it makes it that much better. And I absolutely love that when they're running around on the mat or they're trying to do a move when they see me working with someone. It's just really sweet. And I absolutely love jiu-jitsu for that, because it is probably, after taking my kids to the gym, taking them to my apartment gym back in the day when we first started having babies, it is probably jiu-jitsu that is probably the most family-friendly sport I have ever been a part of or seen. And I've been around sports a lot, so I wanted to just share that with you. And if you were thinking of trying a local gym near you, I would give it a go, because it is definitely worth it. So as moms, we really want to find more energy and just take hold of it. We really want to prioritize our faith and our fitness. We need to fuel our faith, train our bodies, and lead our families. So stay strong, stay consistent, and watch your energy and confidence grow. I hope this episode has motivated you, encouraged you to get going. And if you have any other tips to add to this list, feel free to send them over to me on Instagram at @RepsRedemption, or go ahead and email me at repsandredemption@gmail.com. If this episode inspired you, will you share with a friend? Remember, this podcast offers health education tips and holistic insights. Please consult healthcare professionals for personalized advice. Until next time, Mama, be bold and live well.